Hello, good afternoon. This is Rob Costa for Card Game Expert, and today I'm going to be playing some Jaunt Adventures. This is a deck I just brewed up. It seems fine. I just enjoyed the Gruul Adventures deck quite a bit with the actual Innkeeper, and I figured why not do it in Modern. So I added some Ren and 6s and some Liliana of the Veil. And for the rest, this is basically just the adventure cards, or Bloodbraid Elf as well. For the rest, this is just Lovestruck Beast, Bonecrusher Giant, Agile Innkeeper, Flaxen Intruder, and let's see there's some Murderous Riders in here. Basically want to see if we can get enough value out of the adventure cards to make this into a reasonable deck. For the sideboard, I just copied Jabberwocky's sideboard, so this is 4 Cleansing Wildfire, 2 Lightning Bolts, 2 Boil Up, 2 Plague Engineer, Ancient Grudge, 4 Nihil Spellbomb. With that being said, if you want to try stuff like this for yourself, MANATRADERS has been upping their rental subscriptions. They have multiple month thingies as well. Definitely check them out. And as always, you can use the link in the description down below to do that. And with that, let's get to the games. Here we have a bunch of Bonecrusher Giants and some lands. They play a Glistener Elf. We stomp it. We just immediately stomp it. We need to stomp it. We have Bonecrusher Giant, Lovestruck Beast, so kind of just have a bunch of big creatures. We stomp it on our main phase, by the way, to make sure that if they have mutagenic growth that we don't get killed right here, and they have it, so we just didn't die because we played it on our turn, which is really nice. Just a big trick against Infect, just play stuff on their turn, just make sure that you're staying alive. That's all you need to do. If you get to a grind against Infect, you'll win the game. That's not what they're built for at all. I should have, by the way, played the Inquisition or the Thoughtseize here first, instead of the Lucky Clover. I was like, okay, so they don't have a creature, they didn't have a creature last turn, so I'm gonna get a bit greedy, play the Lucky Clover, and I get really punished for it with them drawing a creature, or drawing a land so they can play the creature. Actually getting an unblockable creature, and we just have to tap out here, and they just might Vault Growsite it and kill us. However, if we had Thoughtseize them and we'd taken the Blighted Agent, they wouldn't have a creature, so we would have probably very easily won. So yeah, lessons learned and things done. Also, I totally don't board up to 65 cards here. That's not a thing that just happened at all. Totally not. Nobody saw that. As they open the game with a Noble Hierarch and into a Wild Defiance, which is a card that's very good against Lightning Bolt. Well, lucky for us, we're not playing Lightning Bolt. And yeah, it's good against Stomp out of the Bonecrusher Giant, but yeah, we don't have it anyway, so good for them, I guess. They attack with an Inkmoth Nexus. It's a 1/1 that gets exalted because of the Noble Hierarch, so now it's a 2/2. They end up pumping it, and this is really where you have to be like, okay, we need to be patient here. We need to make sure that we don't die, because if I had Murderous Rider here and they had the answer, I would have been dead. So I wait, take 9 Infect, because 1 is not 0 after all, or in this case 9 is not 10, and we Swift end it here. And yeah, they just happen to have the Glistener Elf as well, so they have another Infector, which is a kind of a bit of bad luck, but as long as they don't have the Distortion Strike, we should be fine here. Like, we're only dead to Distortion Strike at this point. However, they do have it, so yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and kill us here. Yeah, it happens. Like, we were dead to only Distortion Strike. Things happen, you know. GG's.